A magical bedroom with painted castles, a jungle safari in the heart of San Francisco, circus treasures for function and fantasy, and a playhouse even the big bad wolf would love. The imaginative joy of children's rooms, coming up on Homes with Style. More and more, today's parents are designing rooms for their children that support their creative development. While abundant with fantasy, these rooms are also practical, growing spaces that serve the everyday needs of the parents and children alike. In the next half hour, we'll visit a diverse assortment of children's rooms that all reflect a creative vision and its functional reality. A vintage circus boys' room, safari in the big city, tailored style in a nursery, a fairy tale playhouse, a home dance studio, and this room just outside of Los Angeles, where children's bedroom designer Wendy Bellissimo has created a magical space for her own daughter using matching fabrics and versatile furnishings.
I wanted to make sure that, first of all, that we were creating a cool and calming atmosphere for the baby, but yet still inspiring.
The room is a combined nursery and child's bedroom surrounded by a hand-painted mural. It's a terrific source to encourage daydreams.
I think it's wonderful for a child to be able to kind of imagine what's off in the tower of the castle or pretend like they're running through the hills.
The playful decor also helps Gracie recognize images from the world around her, nourishing her growth.
If you ask her where's the turtle, where's the frog, where's the castle, she knows them all and she points to them and she gets very excited about it.
That connection recently helped Gracie with a momentous event.
Her very first word was bird. And above her door she has a little bird painted, and I think that that was really magical for her.
The crib is just as magical, custom designed to create a seamless mood between the enchanted walls and the furniture.
It originally had a straight design across the headboard and footboard, and I had them do a curved top, and instead of birds as the finials, I had them do the stars.
Wendy designed the bedding specifically to tie the room together.
I had panels of the reverse denim fabric embroidered and kind of did accents of a natural chenille and the green check to kind of pick up on all the greens in the room. The sheer star skirt adds a little extra dreaminess to the room.
Near the crib, a rustic armoire serves multiple functions. Up top, behind these doors, is a hidden changing station with built-in shelves.
I found these little boxes and just put a light stain on them and actually just had my husband screw them in for me. And when Gracie doesn't need the changing station anymore, it's going to be great because we can just pop in a shelf and use it for clothing or whatever we need it for.
The lower portion is great for storing cheerful toys and magic wands.
The toys close up, and so at night when she's ready to go to sleep, they're neatly tucked away.
The nursery flows directly into a bedroom area, where everything is designed to grow up with Gracie, including this book stand.
The books are organized for Gracie's age, and we always make sure that the chunky books are at her level. We also use it for CDs and her tapes, and those we keep a little higher because she kind of likes to throw those around.
The bunk beds are a perfect transition for any child, says Wendy.
They already know this bed. It's not a new thing. It's been part of their environment since they were born.
Familiar fabrics, all taken from the crib design, also cover the beds here.
It's really important to keep the flow with the fabrics. That is what ties everything together and just makes it feel connected for the child.
For now, the bed is a mysterious place to wander and explore.
Gracie loves to climb her ladder and to go up into the top bunk. I think she really feels like she's up in the trees in the sky with the airplanes, and it's just really a magical place for her to be.
In another California child's bedroom, Randy Tatt infused magic into his 3-year-old son Harlan's life by literally sending in the clowns. After years of prowling LA flea markets and accumulating an enormous amount of circus memorabilia, Randy and his wife Cheryl were struck by a brilliant idea.
We put everything together and it looked as though it would all work really well in a child's room, because everything was so whimsical and, bold colors and just a lot of style and drama.
A myriad of vintage circus treasures is found in every corner. The window curtains even resemble the big top.
They were canvas, and they had these great, stripes, and they were durable. I think they really worked nicely with the feeling and the theme of the room.
The room's furnishings were also incorporated into the circus theme. The bed, reminiscent of a lion's cage, was originally a crib.
We actually just bought a bed frame and attached the top piece to the bottom piece, and it was a double bed, which was great.
Using a medley of vintage fabrics, Randy and a friend created the bedspread.
There's some great monkeys, there's some great elephants, some lions, everything you'd see at a circus. And we backed, the backside of it with an old vintage chenille. It reminds me of the circus. It has some great sort of swirls and, just has a lot of movement.
A nearby changing station was painted to match. It's quite practical.
The great thing about this piece, it's new, so it's functional. You have great sliding doors. There's plenty of room. When our son gets older, we can take the foam off the top, and we have a dresser.
In the adjacent corner are several antique pictures, including these color-by-number paintings from Randy's wife's childhood, and this vintage 1940s poster. Randy bought the print in several separate pieces.
There's a line if you look closely. So basically we brought home the legs the first day, and we came back a month later and we ended up buying the second piece, which is from here to here.
More carnival pictures were hung above the bed. They come from a classic Bozo the Clown book.
I actually had him color Xerox and just mounted the prints onto a piece of yellow board and then bought some inexpensive white picture frames.
Randy hopes the variety of pictures will inspire Harlan's imagination.
That's what being a kid's all about, and I think this will encourage that.
A nearby table, covered with a cheery decoupage of circus images, is also great for Harlan's creativity.
And he sits here and he, practices his shapes and, colors and, I mean, it's a great table to have in his room. It's his workstation.
After work is finished, Harlan can admire his most valuable novelties in this protected glass cabinet.
When he looks at this, he knows that this is his curio cabinet of whimsical treasures that personally all come alive when the lights go off, and they sing and they dance and they tell great stories.
Coming up, sleeping under mosquito netting, vintage cereal box prints, and dancing in the basement, when Homes with Style continues.
Country Living Magazine shows you the sights and soul of Provence in a Colorado cottage on a special Homes with Style. See an idyllic home where murals in every room tell a story and give the illusion of space, while a collector's careful selection and placement of antiques, combined with lovingly crafted flower arrangements, create the perfect setting for a cottage garden party. Selected by Country Living Magazine, tomorrow night at 8:30 Eastern and Pacific on a special Homes with Style, the world's most extraordinary homes.
Imagine a fast, easy, no-heat, all-natural hair removal gel.
Introducing Nads, the hottest no-heat product on the market.
And how the Aussies have gone mad for Nads. It's so successful that 3 out of 4 people choose Nads over the competition.
Here's why.
Apply it thinly in the direction of the hair growth, and as you can see, the product melts with your own body heat. Go over it firmly 3 times. Now hold the skin taut and pull it off in the opposite direction. And then you could use it again on a different section on your leg without having to apply more gel. There's no heating involved, and it's so easy, and you can do this in minutes.
No more shaving for me. No more ingrown hairs. No more razor cuts and nicks all over the place. I'm natting.
Use anywhere on the body. Eyebrows, face, back, arms, underarms, legs.
It works. That's what's good about the product. It works, and it works exactly the way they say it should.
Call now to get your very own supply of Nads all-natural hair removal gel, complete with reusable backing strip, spatula, orange stick, and instructional booklet.
But wait,
Call within the next 10 minutes and Sue will double size your tub of Nads Gel absolutely free. That's twice as much gel, a full year's supply with average use. An additional $20 value alone.
When you order, you'll also receive this Kiwi Chamomile Prep Soap. With no added oils, it's designed to enhance the effectiveness of your Nads Gel. And that's not all. Sue will also include the popular Kiwi Chamomile Smoothing Lotion as a special gift. Yours to keep just for trying Nads Gel. Call now and receive absolutely free Sue's special video, How to Get Great Results with Nads.
This entire package, valued at over $60, is yours through this special TV offer for only $29.95 plus shipping and handling. If you're unsatisfied with the product for any reason, we'll buy it back, no questions asked. And the Kiwi Chamomile Lotion is yours to keep just for trying Nads Gel. Have your credit card ready and call the number on your screen. We also accept checks over the phone just like credit cards. Get Nads now.
Style is a way of living a wonderful life, and you got it all there. That's great.
Style, the fashion, beauty, and home design network.
Most children's rooms are designed to brighten the imagination. When Thalia Tejada designed this safari-style bedroom in San Francisco for her 5- and 8-year-old sons Tristan and Aristos, she created it to let their imaginations run wild.
It was a room in which you went to sleep, but before you went to sleep, you wanted to allow your mind to fly and go to places.
Spanish-born Thalia designed the room based on her own extensive travels.
I get to go to India and Thailand and places like that, in which sometimes I call home and I say, you know, guess what? I just saw an elephant today in the street.
At her son Aristos' insistence, Thalia painted the room a dramatic red.
What is interesting about red is that it really, I think, adds to their imagination, allows them to even dream even deeper and bigger.
A rug from India plays off the red walls.
It's all about the reds and different variations of reds. It has kind of a motif that is more geometrical. It kind of creates a nice balance with the rest of the animal print.
To give the room its tropical feel, Thalia installed mosquito netting over the beds in cream-colored decorator tones.
The color was not the bright white that you normally see in the mosquito nets. So that was very nice for this room.
A common drapery tassel was used to hang the netting.
What I did is I tied up to the top of the mosquito net, and I just put a simple hook in the ceiling and just hang it from there.
Inside the net, faux fur blankets are used to keep the boys safe and snug at night.
We have the cheetah blanket here. Then it has the next layer here, which is the tiger layer. And then the next one is the bear. And when we say goodnight, they are protected from the rest of the world, and they are able to have kind of privacy within the two of them.
The beds are pure fantasy, but these clothesline hooks surrounding the beds were created for function.
We put them all around this part of the room in order to be able to hang different things. So it's really practical.
Across the room, this immense blackboard was also inspired by practicality.
They love to go around and painting on the walls. So I had to use my imagination and to see how I could let them run wild and paint on the walls without, me having, fits over it and having to repaint the room.
The blackboard is built onto the wall and includes several useful features.
We have created some hooks in there, they can hang some things on it. And also the lights, the light fixtures, allow them to, have lighting that is really appropriate. It has, the ledge up here, that they can put toys. And also it has the ledge in the bottom in which, allow us to put the little basket sometimes with the different color chalks.
It's all helpful for homework and creativity.
When they're having trouble, whether it is adding up or issues like that, for example, we're able to say, okay, 6 plus 10. Aristos, how much is that, And he'll go, well, 15, 16, okay, 16, yes. And also, of course, it's used for the imagination.
Tristan's stuffed baby tiger below keeps guard over the learning area, including the nearby school desk and globe.
They use the globe also to recognize the countries, the places that they have been or the places that they would like to go to. They use it for homework. It's a great point of reference for them.
Animals stitched into the nearby drapes also represent foreign places.
It has the elephants and it has the giraffes, and there is other animals here like the lions.
Other decor nearby helps motivate the boys' passion to explore.
We have the poster which represents the exhibition in India of 1896, and it has the fabulous elephant. And up above, we have a whole collection of the aeroplanes. This is really the item that allows them to fly with their imaginations. It really is magic to watch them together, going to sleep and reading the books and sharing the stories. I think it's a certain sense of comfort in which they are each other watching one another.
Next, nursery fixtures from a garden store, a fairy tale playhouse, and French inspiration in a dance studio when Homes with Style continues.
Donna Karan on the next Style Maker. See what inspires the woman whose sensual and comfortable fashions have become a lifestyle.
Understanding a woman's sensibility and senses. That's where Donna Karan came in.
From private moments and family gatherings at her East Hampton retreat to her flagship store celebrating a decade of DKNY to backstage at her Millennium Collection. Meet the archetype of American style, Donna Karan. Tomorrow night at 9 Eastern and Pacific on Style Maker.
The Bazaar on Style Trend Report. This month, Bazaar reports on things that popped, from abstract fashion and art to the hippest spots on the social scene. Bazaar showcases the best and brightest this season. With a mix of sharp graphics, cool classics, and colorful prints, designers unfold spring's new edge. Capturing the spirit of the season is Say, whose name is synonymous with luxury, beauty, and pure simplicity. Pairing vibrant hues and graphic details, Say explores the synergy between elegance and modern sensibility.
Spring is all about being an individual and creating your own look. The Say collection really taps into the hottest trends of the season with use of vibrant colors, the perfect blend of textured yarns and fabrics, as well as always a great attention to detail.
Drawing inspiration from both lush landscapes and urban interiors, Say represents a completely modern expression for dressing. The Bazaar on Style Trend Report. Only on Style.
You're watching Style, the fashion, beauty, and home design network from the creators of E! Style. Be inspired.
Lose up to 10 pounds this weekend with the Hollywood 48-hour miracle diet. You can lose up to 10 pounds in just 2 days. Lose weight while you cleanse, detoxify, and rejuvenate your body. You've read about it and heard it from your friends. Now join over 1 million people and lose up to 10 pounds in 2 days with the Hollywood 48-hour miracle diet. It's all natural, doctor tested, and guaranteed.
I lost 8 pounds in 2 days.
I lost 2 dress sizes. 2 days later, I lost 10 pounds.
Lose 10 pounds in 2 days for that special date. Lose 10 pounds to fit into that sexy swimsuit. Order now to lose weight for only $24.95. You'll love how easy it is to cleanse, detoxify, and rejuvenate your body while you lose up to 10 pounds in 2 days or your money back.
I lost 9 pounds in 2 days.
So I was really shocked when I got on that scale and saw I lost 14 pounds.
Lose the weight in just 48. Call now.
1-800-NEW-DIET. Ask about our special TV offer. Call 1-800-NEWDIET or visit us at 48hourdiet.com. Call now.
When designing children's bedrooms, it's important that the style last far beyond infancy. In New York City, maternity wear designer Liz Lang created a tailored, practical, but not too childish nursery for her 2-year-old son, Gus. She began with a blue-striped wallpaper.
This is wallpaper that, in my mind, works beautifully in a nursery, but could work equally as well in the hallway or the foyer.
The wallpaper is complemented by inventive framed nursery rhyme prints from a clever source.
In the 1930s, if you had a cereal box and you ordered away for something, this is what you got. It's quite a far cry from what you would get today. I think they're sweet without and childish without being overly babyish.
The room's furniture is highly adaptable. Across from Gus's crib, and beneath the mountain of stuffed animals, is an antique daybed.
I think it'll grow very well with him. Maybe he'll even one day use this as a bed. For now, it's much too high.
Below is a creative storage area.
It's become kind of an impromptu garage for a lot of my son's cars and trucks, and he sees all these things and he pulls them out when he wants to play with them, and it's very nice.
Beside the daybed is an open alternative to the traditional toy chest.
They're around the same height as my son. They're open, we can throw everything in them, and he can easily reach in. He sees all the toys that he has, and he can take them out and play with them as he wants.
The windows above face a depressing brick wall, so Liz used candle holder lamps to soften up the space.
We really tried to make these 2 window areas as cute and as fun and as light as they could be.
Near the windows is a rocking chair that is both functional and stylish.
This is a great chair. It really saved me when I was looking for something for my son that I could rock him in when he was first born. I think this chair can take him much longer than a traditional glider could.
Another piece with longevity is a fashionable table with leather handles, inspired by Hermès of Paris. It's now a changing station.
It's not a traditional babyish changing table, but it functions as well as one that is. I've got all the drawers that I need. I've been able to put this nice soft changing pad on top of it. And very soon, as he gets toilet trained, we will take this away and it will just be a chest of drawers that he has in his room.
The overhead lighting fixture is cheery enough for this nursery, but was found at a gardening store.
It's not a typical nursery item, and that's what I love about it. I painted it the right colors, and I've taken these lampshades and had them painted.
Just down the hall is another nursery. This one grew out of Liz's previous experience with her son's room. The space was originally painted a neutral celadon green, suitable for a child of either sex. The recently added pink accents make it perfect for Liz's infant daughter, Alice. Illustrations in here are hung much higher on the walls.
And that is something I learned from my first nursery with my son Gus, was that we put pictures that were unfortunately within his reach, and we ended up having to take them down because he reaches up to them and they fall down on him. So I thought this would be a very pretty way to make a border across the room.
Liz also changed her mind about the type of rocking chair she preferred.
In my son's room, I absolutely refused to have a glider when he was born, but when I did go visit friends and sat on their glider, I realized it was absolutely the most comfortable thing you could have in the room.
The decision to add the nearby daybed was also well thought out.
It's a regular twin bed, and it pulls out to a trundle, which is the ideal type of bed to have when she switches into a bed. So I actually believe this will become her bed.
The windows here also face a brick wall, so Liz designed a cheerful solution to the lack of natural light.
I chose to do these wooden Venetian blinds. I had these two valances made. They're made of linen, and I love tonal, so I just did a dark pink border on a light pink.
Through their simple taste and flexible furnishings, these two nurseries will last far beyond the baby years. Coming up, a fireplace inside a playhouse and learning to dance underground when Homes with Style returns.
On StyleMaker, an all-American designer whose simple, luxurious, and comfortable style reflects his suburban Long Island roots and helped revive the French fashion house of Celine. A talented designer with a fun and casual style. At work, at play, or traveling the world. Meet StyleMaker Michael Kors. Next on StyleMaker, today's foremost creators of style.
Hi, I'm Darla Hahn, and here's a great new product that'll help your hair dry faster without damaging it. It's called the Turby Twist. If you use huge bath towels to dry your hair, then those days are gone. The Turby Twist is a super absorbent, lightweight hair wrap that's custom designed to fit your head. It's easy to use. Just wrap it over your wet hair, twist the tail until it's secure, then flip and tuck it through the elastic loop. Your hair dries faster, and it won't fall off when you bend over. It's perfect if an unexpected package arrives and you're not quite ready. Turby Twist is comfortable and looks chic. Use it outside to protect your hair from the harmful rays of the sun. Bath towels are so heavy you can strain your neck. Turby Twist is lighter and it's much quicker too. Kids love Turby Twist, and it doesn't matter how long or short your hair is. Just wrap it, twist the tail, then flip and tuck it through the elastic loop. You can wear it just about anywhere. Use it around the house or when reading a book. Turby Twist is cleverly designed to keep your hair out of your face. Easier than elastic bands and less damaging than blow dryers. Applying makeup or a face mask is easier than ever. It works with you, not against you when washing your face. And it keeps your hair out of the water during baths and jacuzzis. Because Turby Twist is so much lighter than a bath towel, instead of washing 7 huge towels a week, just wash a handful of Turby Twists. Taking a phone call with regular towels is practically impossible. Turby Twist is so light and secure, you'll forget you're wearing it. And best of all, your hair dries easier and faster.
Similar products cost up to $15 each.
Call now and you'll get 2 Turby Twists for $19.99. But if you call within the next 10 minutes as part of a special offer, we'll double the value. That's 4 for just $19.99.
Less than $5 each.
So call the number on the bottom of your screen right now.
Have your credit card ready? Call 1-800-557-7997. Call in the next 10 minutes. Get 4 Turby Twists. That's a $60 value for only $19.99. This offer won't last. Call 1-800-557-7997.
eOnline is the #1 celebrity news and gossip site on the web. Find us at eOnline.com or at America Online keyword E. eOnline, entertainment's homepage.
Some of the most creative play spaces exist outside of children's bedrooms. Huntington Beach cabinet maker Danny Sinise bought this playhouse to give his daughters an imaginative and active alternative to video games and television.
They can go in there and shut the door and shut out the world and play behind there, and there's no electricity, so they can't really do anything besides just talk, play, read.
The playhouse, bought at a charity auction to benefit Home Aid Orange County, was modeled after the Three Little Pigs children's fable. It portrays bricks on one side, sticks on another, and painted straw on the third. The materials can stand up to a lot of huffing and puffing.
It was very well built. It's already made it through 2 of our good storms here in Southern California, and it hasn't leaked, so I'm happy about that.
The house also features other high-quality details.
When we got the house here, there's a lot of things on the house that I didn't see originally.
The highlights include a hidden man in the moon on the stone chimney and one of the pig's signatures spelled out in sticks. A working doorbell installed by Danny welcomes kids into the playhouse. Inside is a tiny kitchen equipped with a working sink and functioning cabinets.
It has a mock stove cooktop with little dials and a little oven door that folds down.
The brick detailing above the sink is consistent with the exterior brick wall. Just feet away, a comfy window seat on the stick side is perfect for the resident pigs or tea parties, according to Danny's 12-year-old daughter, Caitlin.
We could play house and we could play tea and all that stuff. And I could invite friends over and we could hang out in here and we could have fun.
A cozy chair gives the girls a quiet spot to read or study in front of the glowing fireplace.
One time I did my homework in here because I couldn't concentrate because it was really noisy in the house.
The interior straw section is located just inside this turret, which features custom-made window treatments and plenty of natural light. The creativity this playhouse has inspired in the 3 girls is unmistakable.
They come out here and they actually do skits, they do plays, they actually plan their whole day, and they'll stay out here all day long.
In fact, Caitlin has already made her own future plans for the playhouse.
I see it as when I'm 13 or 14, we all come in here and play around, have some pizza and just talk about boys or something.
But most importantly, this enchanting miniature home will be cherished long past the girls' youth.
This house will be in the family for as long as we're around. This will be for our kids, our grandkids, and their friends.
This New Jersey home also contains an enchanting play space. It's a dance studio in the basement. Suzanne Hannon, a former dancer herself, designed the room for her 2 young daughters to experience their own joy and exploration of the creative arts.
I was so happy when at a very young age, both of my daughters showed great interest in it.
The room was relatively simple to design. All that was needed was an open layout and a few key elements.
Basically, you need a wooden floor that can take the shock of the dance. You need mirrors, you need a bar, you need some soundproofing.
The cushioned floor is like those in professional dance studios, where safety is a top concern.
You have to put down some kind of a plywood or some kind of a shock absorber, because if you don't, the people will get shin splints and injuries on their feet.
For decor, artwork based on the work of French painter Henri Matisse is painted directly onto the walls to inspire creativity.
It always reminded me of movement and fire and dance.
Nora, Suzanne's youngest daughter, loves the room's other wall coverings, floor-to-ceiling mirrors.
You can see yourself better, so you can move around more instead of just staying in one spot and just dancing there.
That's important when the goal is dancing in front of a packed house.
It's really fun to be on stage and to be in front of a whole audience where you're the one who's center stage and everybody else is watching you and you're not just watching them.
The underground room is also a great spot to socialize.
It's the best place to have a party. They put on their music really loud. They all get to perform for each other.
Suzanne's oldest daughter, Juliet, likes to use the room as an escape.
It's kind of like a sanctuary where I can just practice whatever I want to.
There's so much that you can get out of just enjoying performing arts that doesn't have to be a professional career, that I know that they'll always take that with them no matter what they do in their life.
Enchanting murals to inspire the mind, furnishings that encourage exploration and wonder, tailored spaces full of lasting appeal, and play areas that expand the imagination. Children's rooms in homes with style.